last time on Lawful Stupid. Actually, welcome back, boys. Welcome back.
He was. I saw him.
I don't have my weapons anymore. They're all taken.
Well, not
Gave
all of
away
them.
your bond and lost your other one.
Not all of them.
I have a shovel now, apparently. A war shovel.
Well, do you?
Yeah, there wasn't.
know, you
There
tell
wasn't
me.
anything mystical about the
Great,
shit. It's just a
mighty
shovel.
DM.
Anyways, so last time they were pulled into time again, and Kristoff became a dragon. Atlas bucked up some demons and like a lightning creature thing, but he also shattered Willow, fighting this lightning creature. And I will be super excited if I can get any artist out there to make a depiction of Atlas coming down like axe first, clashing with this lightning axe and lightning figure, because that would be real cool. And you boys materialize back on this cave, or not this cave, this cliff's edge, and the first thing you're greeted with is Captain Tyndall. And he says, I swear that I just saw you guys blink like 4 times.
Yes, we
Mm-hmm.
we did.
So it's not the drink.
No, it's not the
Not this
drinking. I mean, maybe a
Not this
little
time.
bit of it was the drinking, but
Okay, so I'm not totally crazy.
no, Tyndall, you're good.
But you look tired, boys.
So tired.
Yeah, we should take a nap. We should take a long nap. Maybe a rest. A good
A
long
long
rest.
And I think you guys proceed on the cliff's edge where you kind of find like this like dip into the cliff's edge where it's kind of like this. It's not really a cave, but it will function as a shelter.
It's an outcrop.
Yes, it's an outcrop. It functions as a little bit of shelter. You guys can kind of get nestled in and tuck down for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do overnight? I mean, like any conversations you might have, anything like that.
I would like to talk to Kristoff. And I'm going to say, I know you're pretty tired, but what am I supposed to do without any real weapons? Is there anything you can help me with?
One thing that I am doing while this is happening is because I haven't been using this item up to this point, and its amazing abilities, is I am attuning to the cortex of the creators because I haven't had a chance to attune to it yet.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm kind of flipping through the pages, and he comes up to me. I go, you don't have any weapons. I don't know if I have anything that can help you with that.
I mean, can you pull something? I mean, you made like iron bangles and things from the arcane tool. I didn't know if you'd be able to make something.
I mean, I can make you a weapon out of copper, but I could make you maybe a copper maul. It would be dense and heavy, and you could smash things with it, but it wouldn't be.
I mean, even if you can fashion it around this shovel head instead, I can pull that off and use maybe like a.
I use the shovel as a base. Yeah.
Yeah.
You also know that you're going to this Ridgescar Peaks, right? Like this dwarven place.
Yeah, but we don't know what's going to await us there. It could be
true.
trouble.
Well, I'm just saying, Kristoff knows that like dwarves are good forgers.
Yeah, but if that's if they're actually welcoming to us. They might consider us outsiders or enemies, and we might not be able to. I don't know. So yeah, I would. Yes, let me see your shovel.
I hand it over to him.
And I'm just gonna attempt to basically make a bunch of bands of copper wire that are just gonna add heft to this. It's gonna be a maul when I'm done.
Sure.
Roll Arcana.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you said you told me to mark this down before, that if it was simple copper wire work, I could take advantage on it.
I don't remember that. I remember saying like you could start making like bigger objects with your rolls, and like anything small and simple you could just do.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Then I'm going to go ahead and burn my inspiration point that I had from a long, long time ago.
Oh no, such a bad roll then.
Yes, sir! 22, natural 19.
So you're able to...
it was a natural 1. I fixed it.
You're able to use... Nice. You're able to use this copper wire to, like, spin copper wire up the hilt of the shovel, thereby, like, making the wooden shaft sturdier.
That was my
You did
nickname
it to
in high
yourself,
school.
Dwayne.
I know, I shook my head as I fucking said it. At the where the spade of the shovel would be, you like wrap this wire around it, but then you're able to instead of just make copper wire, you're now getting proficient in doing this. You're able to actually make like a solid block of like iron.
Oh,
As the
iron,
head.
not just copper, iron.
Well, you thought you were making copper, but then when it resolved, it was iron. And this is like totally a surprise to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you now have a great maul, Alice.
Well, this is unexpected, and thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Is there anything else that you need?
No, I think this will do until we can get to where we're going.
Yeah, I mean, you still have Henry working on repairing a.
And you almost, I would say it. You're gonna say it, and we have like an awkward.
That great sword of yours.
Yeah, he's still. Yeah, hopefully that'll be done by the time we return.
I like to think that I'm like 1 foot away from them, just like, oof.
Question, Dwayne. As a great maul, is that a 1d10? So
It's the exact same stats as a great sword. It's 2d. It's 2d6, but it's bludgeoning damage instead of slashing.
Awesome. All right, and that's really
sorry, Dwayne.
No, you're good.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna be reading that cortex. If nobody else has anything else, Rowan, are you good? Are you cool?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Tyndall?
Tyndall's cool.
Tyndall's drinking profusely with Rowan, confirmed.
We're good.
Chill. Graylin?
Friend, you okay?
Don't ask him.
Okay.
And Graylin said, actually, I would like to know where you went.
Through time.
And space. Jinx.
Hey. Pitchpoke, you owe me an axe.
Care to tell me? Like, that sound... Why Tyndall is not more interested in this? I don't understand, but you went through time and space.
We do it pretty frequently, actually. It's a curse bestowed upon us by the gods.
Yeah. This is Wynn's loot, and he likes to fuck with us for funsies.
And this is a book that I am currently studying. Maybe I'll have more information about it when I'm done. But right now, it's some god. He probably owned it.
And this is a shovel, now made a maul because my axe got broken. Thanks, Win.
Oh, I saw that one.
But that was made by a god amongst men.
Yes.
I didn't make
You guys
it,
remember
but-
that when we first came back from our last adventure, I was still a dragon for another like 30 minutes, and I spent it just flying in circles around you like,
I am Andrew's embodiment upon the earth. I am death.
I broke concentration the second that you started saying that.
You super came back as Crystal. I think you came back just depressed. Just like, oh, this again? This little thing?
What you don't know is that I just leveled up and I took polymorph.
That only
I'm
works
doing that
on
to
beasts.
myself constantly.
Remember, it only works on beasts.
We'll see.
Yeah, you're right. So you guys you kind of have this small conversations. And if you don't want to do anything else, it's bedtime time. Get some long-deserved rest.
That means we slept.
Horde. Absolutely. So I think Graylin takes first watch for you guys. Just because like he understands you guys have went on like this crazy adventure, and him and Tyndall have just been like conversating and drinking while they wait on you guys to like return. And Atlas, I assume you take a watch at some point.
Yeah, I will for sure.
Okay. So, Atlas, you when it's your turn to watch, like Graylin wakes you up to like give you your shift, but when you do that, like you're in the middle of this dream, and you don't remember the details, but you remember being like a young little orc, right? Like little tiny little Atlas, and you smell like the baked goods and the sweet smell of Teresa's kitchen, and you just like remember like chowing down on this like deliciously large pastry, and like as like you're woken up, you're looking up to Teresa to like thank her, and Graylin like wakes you up and says, Atlas, it's your turn for the watch.
Where are we?
We're still just outside of Horbeck and the Ridge Crest. Are you all right?
And I'll look around for a moment and go, well, I was just having a good dream, but my mother.
No one's here. What about your mother?
Well, I mean, it's a long story with my never mind, but I need to
no,
know if she's
tell
okay.
me.
I didn't even think that to ask Henry because of the terrible things I did with Captain Tyndall, but things changed, and I gotta know if she's okay.
Well, I'm sure we can ask him when we get back. I don't know why we couldn't.
Well, I mean, Kristoff seems to have some pretty powerful spells. I think when he wakes, he said, I don't want to bother him now, but maybe he can help out, or even Rowan. What do you have any spells that can, get a message back to Kim?
No, I wish I think I'm like you. I'm good with the weapons, and then the words. We're both so good with words.
Not me.
But no magic to my name. Other than it's Graylin the Great, and that's magical all on its own.
Whatever, friend. I'll take the watch. You go ahead and get some rest.
Thank you. And he lays beds down. Atlas, I think you're taking watch, man. And kind of guarding it over everybody. And I think at some point you kind of like walk out of this like enclave, what do we call it?
Outcrop.
I think you step out away from the group a little bit and onto the edge of the cliff's edge, and you just look over in the distance and you see like the torches of that pathway of all these like embattlements and keeps that are leading up to the Ridgecrest Towers, and so it's like pitch black except for like the stars in the sky. And I think you're thinking about Willow, and you're thinking about like this weapon that like you've just had all your life. It's something that Henry gave you when you like became of age and were like training to go off to battle school. And as you like do that, like there's this like numbness in your right hand, and then like it starts to like spark that red lightning that you like fought, and then it rides up your arm. And how do you react to that?
I probably like shirk.
It's
backwards
not painful.
Just not painful.
It just feels numb.
I try
like
to
it went to
lift it
sleep.
with the other hand. Let's like see if I can feel like it.
Oh, you can move it. Like you know how it went to sleep and you can't like
pins and needles type thing.
Yeah, you can move it and like you know that it's there. It's just like it feels like it's that midway asleep. Like
well, then I'm gonna hold my hand up to
yeah.
my face and kind of like flex my hand
And when you're doing that, like I think you open your grip and close your grip a few times, right? Like you're trying to wake your hand up. And in one of these moments, Willow like returns to your hand. But this willow is not the same willow you had, where it's like this great axe that was like fashioned kind of crudely, more barbarically. It's more well fashioned in the sense that like it's a great axe in size, but the blade itself is more ornate in nature. Like somebody spent a lot of time crafting this axe, and one side is like larger than the other. And the handle itself is like, instead of it being a straight bar axe, it kind of like bends a little bit, so you can tell there's like whoever built it to like swing it with two hands. And then on your arm, you notice like the outside of your arm has like this like black and red, like not scales, but it's what you would have imagined like dried lava to look like. And it's going from your fist and the gripping of this axe all the way up your arm and to your shoulder.
I love it. Whatever it is, first of all. He'll kind of like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Can he throw the axe down? Not like to get rid of it, but as like to see if it like disappears when he lets go.
Yeah, you can drop it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna drop it. Not off the cliff, by the way.
Yeah. Good call. It was totally gonna. Yeah, it's this cool weapon. Throw it away. So you drop it and you throw it down on the ground.
And what happens then? Is my arm still covered?
No, your arm's still covered and the axe is still there.
I'll look back over my shoulder to see if any of the boys like heard any of that. And then
they didn't. But when you looked back and kind of break concentration on what you were doing, the axe disappears and the stuff on your arm vanishes.
That's very strange. I'm gonna concentrate on this time, and just like open and close my hand again, see if I can make that come back.
And you do. And it is harder than like when you kind of like didn't focus on it right, when you just were like lost in thought. But you're able to pull it back. And I think you spend the rest of your watch like toying with this idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I think you end up taking like a longer watch than necessary, but then realizing like, oh, I should get some sleep too. You go wake up whoever else is on watch, and then we'll go into the following morning. And Devin, we'll resolve what that means a little bit later, like mechanically. But boys, you all wake up. And it's morning, and you've had a long rest, so HP is full. You're all level 11. Spell slots are filled back up.
So I attuned to the cortex of the creators last night.
You did.
And I think I should have an idea of what it does.
You do.
I would like to immediately use one of its abilities.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm going to cast a spell of a higher level than I know how to cast. I'm going to cast the 9th level spell, True Polymorph, on myself and take the form of an adult silver dragon.
Okay.
This is where the podcast goes off the rails.
Okay.
I've been researching the entire time you've been talking to Devin. I'm allowed to do it.
No, I know you're allowed to do it. I'm just looking. I made the item. I know you're allowed to do it.
Hello, listeners of Lawful Stupid. This is Ginge here. So, Shane and Dwayne kind of got off track a little bit and ended up spending more than 10 minutes really talking about the deep inner workings of these spells. I decided I would spare you a little bit of time and just fast forward right up to the important part.
Okay, you can transform a creature into a different creatures limited in actions you perform.
I take 66 points of damage, okay?
Yeah. So
I don't go to sleep.
No, you don't go to sleep.
And then I get
Take a
new
lot of
hit
damage.
points as soon as the spell takes effect.
Yes, because you're now a fucking dragon.
Welcome back.
So I'm in my head, I'm doing this in the wee hours of the morning while everybody else is still asleep. And I'm going to turn myself into a dragon. Ow, the pain, the horrible, agonizing, in my bones on fire pain. I'm a dragon, shape-shifting as a dragon back to Christoph Shindo before anybody notices. So just, dragon! Christoph.
Yeah. No, I love
Big
it.
dragon, Kristoff.
Yeah, the funny thing is you can't cast without losing that now.
Yeah, I can't cast any other spells.
Yeah, you can just use your dragon abilities.
Right. Which one of the dragon abilities is change shape. The dragon magically polymorphs into a humanoid beast that has a challenge rating no higher than or equal to its own.
Yeah, no, I don't get that. I'm just saying, like, you're now a dragon. You're basically a dragon until something breaks concentration or dispels your magic. Ironically, I just cut something straight up for that if I want to be an asshole. Shane's side-eyeing me so hard. But I don't. That's not my intention at all. So yeah, you do that, and you boys wake up, and Kristoff, you wake. I think you're already awake. Your last watch, right? As just sitting there, as pompous as you've ever seen Kristoff.
Kristoff is like sipping tea, like, "Good morning, everyone."
Like, wait a minute, it sounds weird because he's happy.
Yes, it is a good morning.
I want to point out, and I want to give this a chance to happen. So I run up to the boys and go, "Boys, check out what happened to me last night." And so
oh, neat!
I will show you like the axe coming to in the lava, and I go, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what it is, but I'm not too mad about it because my weapon's back. Isn't that great, guys?
That's very cool, Atlas. Can you do me a favor and stand 50 feet away?
Oh, you can't do this on a cliff without flying.
I'll fly.
That's what I'm saying, but you can't do this on a cliff.
I go, oh, Atlas, that is so cool. It's so much cooler than anything I've ever done. Life isn't worth living. And I'll run, I'll jump off the cliff.
Yes.
And then I will...
No, wait, Kristoff, I didn't mean...
I'll snap my fingers, and I'll turn into an adult silver dragon and arc back up like...
Hey guys! Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And I'll just look at my arm. Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey, you got a thing, and he's got a thing. You guys are cool.
Did you get anything cool, Rowan?
I got my hat.
It's a pretty dope hat.
It is pretty nice.
Yeah, so you guys wake up, and what do you guys want to do next?
I do land and turn back into Kristoff.
Oh, you don't want to approach this place as a silver dragon?
I think it might raise some alarms.
Just a maybe. Maybe. Yeah, so you guys continue on your journey, right?
Yeah, we just keep...
Yeah,
did Graylin see my dragon?
Oh, Graylin witnessed all of this.
Okay. And I just nod to him. Sup?
And he, like, looks at Atlas. Is that normal?
When you're in the Wind Club, pretty much anything that happens is normal.
Fair enough. Okay. Or, yeah. And Tendril drunkenly goes over to Rowan. You saw that, right?
You just turned into a giant dragon, right?
Thank goodness.
we just pat each other on the shoulder like, we're good.
We're good. All right. Excellent.
Kristoff's gonna run up to Rowan and give him a big hug.
Oh, thank you. What's this for?
I never would have thought of doing this if it weren't for you. Thank you. This has given me a whole new lease on life for the first time in so long. I hope I survive.
I just want to hold his chin and be like, I'm glad that you finally see yourself how I always saw you.
Oh,
I kiss him deep and hard. I don't know what to No, I don't.
It's too late. The fan fiction's already started.
Yeah, I don't really. Not canonically, but if anybody out there is doing art.
It happened. Anyway. Like, alright, we've got... So you're a dragon now.
Mm-hmm.
You got a lava axe or something. It's fucking sweet.
It's fucking cool. I'm not gonna... I didn't mean to steal any thunder. It's fucking neat.
Yeah, I'm on some kind of rock boy, lava monster thing. I don't know.
It's pretty cool. Is that... How did you do that?
I maybe it's something to do with when I attacked with Willow that lightning creature? That doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's the only thing I can wrap my head around.
I did. Oh my goodness, Atlas.
Well, I got blasted with the creatures. You know, the demons we fought. They shot that red. I'd never seen that before.
Yes,
You called it.
That was a new one.
It was a corruption of the torrent, absolutely. The
Right,
torrent
and
is
so-
normally this blue thing of light and creation and, you know, just this pure primal energy within the earth. And what that was not that. It was something consuming. It was hungry. And I think it may have had a taste of you.
Well, it took the form of Willow, so I don't know if that had something to do with it. Like, this energy is
Yeah,
Willow, but better.
Willow's always had strange energies and powers that I couldn't quite explain. So I think when it met this force, whatever it was, this primal force, the two somehow integrated. It's badass. I worry
look at
about
it
you,
this
Atlas,
way.
constantly.
Yeah,
You can't be
So-
disarmed anymore.
that's
And
very
unless you're
true.
literally
Literally
disarmed.
Disarmed.
Let me help you out, Christoph. This doesn't feel corrupted to you like the shadow magic.
Should I roll an Arcana check on this?
Yeah, why don't you roll an Arcana
Yeah,
check?
let's-
'Cause you definitely know it's different.
Let's do this. Let's do this right. It's a 15.
I mean, you were gonna know that it didn't feel corrupted anyways.
Oh, actually, hold on a second.
You're a dragon now.
Yeah,
It's 76.
I have different modifier. No, it is not a 15. It's a 17.
Oh, dragons have the intelligence of two. Lots of spells
Dragons are smarter than me.
Well. So that means there's certain spells that just don't flat out work on them. Yeah. So you know that you actually, I think you would technically know a little less if you really wanted to like play that. We got to figure out how meta we want to go on that because anyways, but you know it's not corrupted. You don't feel like it's corrupted. It's just, it's a form of the arcane torrent that you've never witnessed, you've never seen a part of. But it is like this bright, like red, and it like when it moves, and like the torrent when it moves, it's like this graceful thing. It like swirls around you when it's not being like distorted or anything like that. It's like everything just seems to make sense. It kind of moves like water. Where this torrent, it's very hard edges and jagged and it's bouncing around. It's kind of like lightning and it's hard and it's like the least graceful thing you've ever seen. Sharp and it's like it's very much like it's like somebody took fucking like rectangles and triangles and like unraveled them to make
more wild, more jagged, less controlled.
Exactly. So you don't get the feeling of like this dark corruption. It's just it feels perverse to you because it's not your like
it's not
flowing
pure.
and pure. It's just this different, wild. It's pure arcane torrent energy, but it's wild and different.
I don't think, Atlas, that this is harmful to you, but just be careful, and if anything happens that you're not used to, just let me know. I'm putting my hand on his shoulder, and the first thing that Atlas notices when I put my hand on his shoulder is that I am much stronger.
I'll kind of like flex the shoulder because it felt good, but then I realized it shouldn't be that tight. And go, yeah, I'll be sure to let you know.
I'm so strong.
Look at my boys. I'm so proud of you.
I couldn't have done it without you.
No, you could have. It just helped speed up the process. Speaking of which, don't we have shit to do today?
Yeah, we have to go up to the Ridge Scar Peak.
Yes, one quick thing. Last night I had a dream about my mother. I gotta know if she's okay. Like, I guess the muddled mess we went through when we first got here, I'm not sure if she's okay or not. Do either of you have some way of maybe like getting a message back to Henry and asking? I gotta know.
Fun fact. I cast teleportation circle. Do you want to just go fucking see your mom?
Can you do that twice?
Not today.
Okay, so we can come back here tomorrow.
No, yeah, I don't think that we can because I have to like set it up beforehand. And I also didn't learn that spell, but it's neat.
So I need to know, but I also
You
I
did,
know
or sorry, you did or
mission
did
comes
not
first.
learn that spell.
No, I didn't. I'm reading through my spells right now. I was like, oh, that'd be
I don't
cool.
think he's taken any spell yet.
Okay.
And
Canonically,
I don't have anything for it.
Shane, you do not have dragon strength when in human form. You just have the mental abilities.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know. I just looked it up. I was like, damn, you just have all those stats as a human form? Like, that's fucking intense. You don't keep the physical.
I take
traits.
Kristoff's physical traits while I'm in Kristoff form, but I retain the dragon mental stats.
Yep.
And then when I go full dragon mode, then I have both.
Yep.
Okay, understood. That makes sense. It's not quite as cool, but it makes sense.
Yeah. Hey, Shane, why don't you? No, I'm just kidding. So I looked it up. You have that until it's either you go to 0 HP, or it's magically dispelled.
Magically dispelled.
You don't have to hold concentration on it.
Right. I thought so.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Appreciate that because confirming. I would have pretty good concentration checks, but I didn't want to like roll a 1 and be like, fuck. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't have anything that can let me magically reach out to your mother. I just don't have that ability. I could fly you there.
Well,
or did you not talk to Henry about this?
So you remember, like she was missing. I never did confirm her dead when I was told by that dark wolf that she was killed by Captain, and I'll point it to Captain Tyndall and his crew.
Well, there we go. Tyndall, have you ever interacted with Teresa?
Have I ever? Yeah, at some point. She was there for Oxbane, right?
No, she was off at Riverside.
No. Yeah.
Maybe not then. I guess I've never met your mom.
Well, there we go. Eatus is a fucking liar. Surprise, surprise.
Yes, but now he has me. You know what? We will handle this. I have some confidence that she's okay, but I just
when we get back to base
camp.
camp.
Yes.
Someone there, Findle maybe, can definitely communicate with her, but I just don't have that ability, and I don't believe that Rowan does either.
no.
Well, hearing what Tyndall has to say, I have some level of confidence that she's okay again. I just with everything that's going on and the crap the wind pulls, I'm not sure.
Why does it matter if I know your mom or not?
You might be his dad.
That's definitely not it. He's just pulling your leg because you're a little in your cup. So it's something to get into later. Not right now.
Yeah, you can get into his mom later.
No,
Okay.
drunk or not, I'm a little curious.
I punch Rowan in the face. He does not talk about Teresa like that.
I roll an attack. What are you talking about?
Sorry. Heart, I gotta know. Why does it matter?
Okay. During my 2 years of us all being split apart, Edis had told me, in order to control this kind of rage or darkness that I had inside of me, that I had to do something for him, and that thing was to kill you. And he
kind of wakes up when you say, you wanted to kill me?
He said, and the reason why he had me do that is because he said that you were the reason for Teresa's death, my mother's death. And at that point, she was just fine as far as I was concerned. And so, yes, naturally, I believed him. And in that alternate timeline, your reason, your whole crew, I was the reason for everyone's death. I killed you all.
Did you kill us all this time?
I mean, you're still alive, so no.
Apparently, no. With the help of Kristoff, I guess when they returned back, we all returned back in another vision that you've seen we've had. I don't know. I think you dropped me off. I don't remember doing that, but apparently I helped you fight off whatever creatures came aboard the ship. and this time it was different.
Right, but my whole crew still died.
I cannot answer that for you. I do not feel the same guilt and pain that I felt because of of whatever Wynn might have done. I feel like the weight of that would be still settled on me like it was the first time.
Maybe you should feel guilty, but I don't know. That's super weird. I don't think we're my mom.
Tyndall is fine. Like, check this out. So, one god thought it would be funny to make him kill you and your crew, and then another god said fuck you to that god, but not quite fuck you that hard to kill all of them. But then that first god still got his way. So basically, Wynn tried to help you and Edith didn't, and that's why we're gonna fucking kill him and avenge your crew.
Yes, that's true. We're going to do that.
That I can get behind. Let's kill him.
See? We're getting more people on board with killing these fucking gods.
I agree. It's pretty sweet.
Seems like a tall order, but nothing a drink can't solve.
I feel like we're coming very close to having the juice to do it, frankly, but we just gotta keep... For now, the number one thing we have to do before we get into any of this mess is ensuring that silence is okay. And we can't do that if we don't go to the Ridgecar Peaks.
That's true. We need to do that. Maybe or maybe not kill your brother. See what happens.
We'll see how that goes. Yes.
Not really committing to yes or no. Just
nothing in stone.
Yeah, we'll feel it out.
Yes.
So you guys walk along this ridge. And it doesn't take long for you guys to kind of start getting the feeling you don't necessarily know how to get from point A to point B. There's a lot of ridge, but as you walk it, you kind of feel like you're getting further away, but there's like paths.
Well, so how lost are we?
You're not like so lost that you don't know what's going on, but it's one of those things where you're walking a little bit and you're like, man, this seems like it's going in the wrong direction. Like, you're not totally lost, but you're also on a cliff face, so you're just trying to figure out how to kind of get down.
I just need to get down.
Well, that's what you think, right? Like, you just need to get... What you're doing now doesn't seem to be working. You just need...
Okay. I think what I'll do, and I think this is based on the stuff that we had talked about as far as investigate. Can I make an investigation check to try to deduce what I need to do to get where I need to go?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I think your perception, just in general, has got pretty good. You're up high.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Especially
now that you're a fucking dragon.
We're assuming my passive perception meets the gate. It's actually my perception is only a +1.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm sure the dragon has like 1,000 things to that. Like,
no, it's really not.
Perception plus 11.
It does say passive perception 21.
Yeah.
Passive perception is 21. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Blind sight 60 feet. Yeah, dark. Okay. So you just want me to make an investigation check, assuming that my passive perception met the gate.
Yeah. We'll just assume 21 makes it.
Okay. That's a 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. You can kind of see like as you like turn, and I think you guys turn around and kind of head back a little bit, and you're able to see what looks like a ladder built into the wall, where it's not anything like special. It's just like kind of like hand and feet slots. And like it goes down onto like another path, but like most people would just walk right by that if they didn't even know it was there. You know what I mean?
Folks, this is the way we need to go. There's a path down here we can climb down.
Cool. Let's do that.
Oh, good eyes.
Thank you.
So yeah, you guys do that. You excuse me. You climb down this this ladder, all of you, and you're like you're on this next cliffway, and you're greeted by a pair of Furblogs. And
I think it's Furbolg.
You're greeted by 2 Furbolgs. Then
Furblog is a page I have where I write about animals.
Yeah,
on the internet.
It's my blog. It's committed to furry life. Hashtag furry life. Hashtag yeep. Yif.
So one has the male of the female of the group has like this short green hair and it's like wearing this like leather armor and it's like carrying a club, and the other one says, "What are all y'all doing here?"
We're trying to get to the Ridge Scar things.
Peaks.
Greetings. Half bow. My name is Christoph Shindo of the Royal House Shindo. I am here to meet with your ruler on a diplomatic mission.
So when she shakes your hand, she did. You see her like visibly kind of shudder a little bit. Well, a couple problems. One, I don't have a ruler.
Farron Stonebreaker? We're old friends.
Oh, yeah. Farron is not my ruler. He's in the Ridgecrest Towers. My brother and I, we live in the woods. In the base.
Understood. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. You totally get it. I can see why. You know, if I thought every tiefling that came around was one of them Silencians, you'd probably think I was the same way.
I just thought this region was all within the domain of Farron Stonebreaker. I didn't realize that there was independent land.
I'm sure he likes to think so, but my brother and I, we're good on our own.
Fair. I respect that.
Yeah, if you're trying to get there, we'd be happy to take you through the forest and get you there. Hey, we're not going in, you know?
Yeah, we would be very grateful for your guidance. Even if you could just point us in the right direction, we would appreciate that.
We really, honestly, I'd probably just be happier to lead you, mainly because this is our woods. Well, you know, they're not our woods. We just like think they're our woods, you know? Like,
please, we wouldn't want to trespass or mess anything up, so please lead the way.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my name is Vi, and she like, excuse me. My name. See again. Yeah, my name is Vi.
Christoph Shindo.
I'm Atlas.
Rowan.
And you hear Tyndall. I'm Tyndall. It's a pleasure to meet you. And Graylin looks at you guys, and he looks at the 2 newcomers, and he just beaming with happiness and pride. And he says, a name. Oh, what is his name?
I pull out my pistol and shoot Graylin in the face.
Sure, roll an attack.
No.
Just cast silence!
He says, I am Graylin the Great, the guardian of Gindor, the savior
that's
of all,
Graylin.
the master of savagery, the champion of chivalry. The arcane ones know me only as the Great. The tree can call me maybe. It's a long story. Pirate, killer, adventurer, nobleman, lover, and legend are but a few of the names I'm known to go by. But the Animatek call me by my most cherished title of all, Friend. And, the podcast got so much better. Shane left. You hear the brother of this brother-sister pair go, that was a lot. Probably just say Graylin, right? Or friend.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And Graylin says, well, no, a name is very important. I think it speaks everything about somebody.
A name. One.
Exactly one of them.
Well, maybe my name's just longer than yours.
Well, if we're comparing namelings, it's just juvenile.
This isn't a name measuring contest.
And the brother of the pair says, "Well, it's nice to meet you, Mister Friend. My name is Beryl, and we're the Elderwood twins."
Oh, that's a nice title. I like that. Honorific.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much. And out of context, this would be Caitlin Neff's NPC.
Oh, nice.
And Kaz's NPC.
Oh, double nice.
Okay.
And they will be leading you boys through the forest next episode.
Oh, is that how this episode?
Because that's where we're gonna wrap up as you two meet the two fur-blogs. We'll figure it out next time.
It's furball.
We'll figure it out next time.
Whatever it is.
So it's your now merry band growing to larger as you guys are on the lower end of these cliffs, just overlooking the forest that you have already kind of like been through magical means. And then on the opposite side is the pathway up to Ridgecrest Towers.
Our army's growing every fucking time.
Yeah, we're basically a whole fighting force now.
Yeah, you're a whole 7 people. You can wage your own war.
Well, 6 people and a fucking dragon.
I mean, we're a squad. We're a squad.
Well, so let's talk about that, Shane. Remember on your way in?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what was consistently happening?
Yeah, the torrent specifically was clicking in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't use torrential magic for this. I used
No. You, like magic, like your like reality touch with magic. Tell you wrong, boy. I'm not just gonna snatch this for you from fun. I'm just saying, like, Kristoff should know that, like, that you were like losing your fucking like tapping out with magic on your way in.
Sure. Which might make sense for the reason why you'd be like, hey, let's not fly, because at any moment I could revert and we all fall to our deaths.
I just don't want to show up at these peaks with like on a diplomatic mission. Like, we should be friends with a fucking dragon.
Well, that's also why I asked, like, are you just gonna fucking turn into a dragon? Because you already done it once, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you're also in like somebody else's territory.
Yeah. My lord, there's a dragon on the horizon. We must amass our army to defeat it. No, I don't. I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude. Oh, Graylin. Farron, it's me. It's me, your friend. Don't worry about it.
It's me, Farron. Your friend.
Remember that time we used to fuck shit up? It's me, Kristoff. I'm a dragon now.
Believe it.
Believe it.
Not really.
Got it memorized.
Got it, Axel.
Yeah. So that's good. We learned some things.
We did learn something.
Fucking Kristoff's a dragon. We also learned that nobody has fucking far travel spells.
I mean, I could have done it.
We did not learn if Teresa's still alive, and our fans want to know.
If only you would have asked when we were in the fucking camp full of other magic users that could have helped us out. Like, so the thing is, like, sending. Like, that spell is, like, wizards and clerics. And, like, we don't have one in our party. I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to learn that spell, or else I would have done it.
You could have just asked Avia to go check in on his mom.
Oh, you still have the coin?
Avi is in fucking Yuri.
I don't know where his mom is.
Ridiculously powerful.
Okay, I pull out the coin.
Nope, no, next episode.
No.
So yeah,
Dwayne, don't leave our fans in suspense. Don't do that.
Listen, this is Atlas's fault. He chose to go how many season 2 episodes before?
Yeah, I blame Atlas too. What an idiot.
Yeah, we all blame Atlas. What a dumb.
Well, we all know that Atlas and Devin are really the same person by his own admission.
No,
by his own admission, he has said that in past episodes.
They're pretty much.
I think Devin's a smart.
I mean, I agree. Man. I also think Atlas is smart too.
I think Devin has a giant wing.
Well, I don't think Atlas does because he's wearing the one piece. I think people.
I'm not talking about Atlas.
Oh, I know. I am. I'm drawing the line there between fact and fiction.
Oh, okay. Cool. Anyway, so thank you so much for joining us. This episode, you said
That's
this is the
because
last
Devin's
episode
fact
of March,
is most
right?
people's fan fiction. Like a horse. Just saying.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is still March, right?
That's what I'm tracking. I think this will be the last weekend of March.
$19 to in the backlog. There are thousands of untested rape kits in this country. Time now. And outdated legislation is leading to that. In the backlog works with legislators to ensure that does not happen in the future. Please go check them out. Go to minmaxmankind.org. Click the link for In the Backlog and take action today. $19. Roll for humanity. Shainsaw.
Word.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. You good. You did good, my dude.
Thank
It
you.
felt nice. It felt organic.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, bud. You did good. Man, so it's been real interesting. Dude, anyways, Drawicon July coming up sooner. If tickets aren't already sold out by the time this is released, which I actually will be surprised if they're not, you should go get some. You can go to drawicon.com. We have Min-Max Mankind coming up real fucking
May.
soon.
Yeah.
In 4 weeks by this recording. Get ready. It's gonna be big.
Strap in. Also, Critical Dice, a sponsor of the show. Thank you, Critical Dice, for sponsoring our show. They have a bag of endless dice. That's right. You might think that that's magical, but it exists in our world. For the low price of 750 pennies a month, or $7.50 each month.
For you normal people that aren't gonna mail Critical Dice
Bag of pennies.
750 pennies.
Or you could do $7.25 if you wanted to do that. Or you're probably not going to mail them anything. It's probably going to be an electronic transfer via your debit card or PayPal account. You can get dice delivered to your door every month. No muss, no fuss. Great dice, way higher quality and cost than the price you're paying each month. You're going to get them delivered directly to your door every month in perpetuity. And I tell you what, because I like you, because I think you're pretty and you have a nice smile, use the coupon code Lawful Stupid and get your first month of dice for free. That's on me. Tell them Christoph sent you.
Well, don't. Just put Lawful Stupid in the coupon code. If you say Lawful Stupid, Christoph sent me, it's not going to register.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
keep
would say
back.
invalid code, yeah.
But if you do put it in the gift section, say Christoph sent me, when you get your bag of dice, it'll say Christoph sent me on your bag of dice. Like probably at a note or something, not on your bag. But
Like order notations.
yeah, your order notation. Still special.
Still special. Still good. I'm a dragon.
He's a dragon. He doesn't care about anything else.
Lava axe.
Lava axe. Dragon.
Love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, there's a new Valentine's card.
Fuck!
See you
Damn
next year.
it!
Ah.
Yep. But yeah, it's good. And boys, if you don't have anything else,
I do have other things. Thank you for reminding me, Dwayne. I would like to read to you some new iTunes reviews that we have.
Huh?
Yeah, real things.
This is news to me as well.
See, I have such a hard time keeping up with anything. This is just all news to me. Like, I didn't know that we had the Critical Dice thing. I know we have more
it's
iTunes
a
reviews. Yeah. I didn't know that we were recording tonight.
I didn't know Rowan was a bard.
I didn't know I was level 10. Now level 11.
I don't know what
Okay.
spell slots are.
That's absolutely accurate. This is not what I want. It doesn't show up right. I gotta pull it up on my phone. Sorry. Guys, play for time.
So yeah, we're doing a Drawicon, and I'm gonna be doing a world building. And if you wonder what that's about, it's gonna be talking about how to build a pantheon, how to build like cultures and make them unique and different. how to build custom races, and I'm not gonna focus mechanically on that, but more like the lore and stuff behind that, because it's very hard when building out a whole world and making it feel unique everywhere you go. But there's little things you can do when you do that. But that's kind of some of the stuff we're going to talk about, like little tips and tricks on how to world build in a unique way. And one of my tips that I'll give you, I'll give this one to you for free, is, and I didn't do it in this world, but it's just a place where no one has a last name. Their last name is their profession. Because that can provide a very unique place for like the players to roll to. Hey, who's that? I'm John the blacksmith. And they go over like a town over. I'm John the blacksmith. Wait, oh, weren't you? Nope. Because they're John the blacksmith of that town.
And if it's a Spartan race, then all of their last names are warrior. Because Spartans, what is your profession?
Oh.
Yes, you've got bakers and tailors. Yeah, anyways, Shane, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that new reviews are in. 5 stars from Dragon Pete's Cast. That might be Cast Polyps, I don't know. It says, immersive, incredible lore and world building. Season 1 was a great ride, and now Season 2 is an even more gripping and hilarious time. Their audio and music just gets better and better. Thanks, Ginge. And the homebrew elements combined, thanks, Dwayne, combined with traditional 5e play, thanks, Alex and Rowan, Alex and Devin, is an absolute blast. The boys make a fun podcast and are also plugging great charities and striving to do good in the world. Thanks, Shainsaw. Min-max mankind, anyone? Question mark, question mark? Looking forward to hundreds of episodes of adventures. And then Rowlett Cali Girl, who we know has good taste when it comes to starter Pokemon and Generation Who Gives a Fuck. That Leaf Owl, love you. 5 stars. The podcast you, all caps, need. I'm catching up now on episodes. The boys are so hilarious. Lots of callbacks. I love it when they pick on Dwayne. We do too. That's when I laugh the hardest. We do too. The story is really great. I can't wait to get to Season 2. Also, the boys are really accessible in their Discord. It's cool to be able to talk to peeps who make such great podcasts. See you at Drawlicon in July. We'll see you there, and we'll see you even sooner on our Discord if you join us. Another 5-star review, awesome ride from Biba17. Listening through as a kind of latecomer to the show, I'm super excited and amazed by the story so far. The character dynamics are awesome, and I can't wait to be caught up. Super fun time, and can't wait to keep listening. And that's it. Those are all the reviews.
So can we talk about the emotional roller coaster that it just was for me? Like, review 1, great. Got compliments across the board. I got compliments. That made me happy. Review 2. You know what I like most about the podcast? Where they shit on Dwayne.
Fuck Dwayne.
Encourage them.
You know what's good? Fucking Dwayne. Yeah. And the people, I only do it because the people love it, Dwayne. I would never do it.
I know. Now he's got a fucking pedestal to stand on. It's for the people. It's for the people.
If the people love it when I do this, Dwayne. It's not like I want to do it. I don't want to do this.
It's not like I do this in my personal life as well, and the show's just an extension of that. It's for the people.
It's for the people. It's what they need. Fuck. What we have new. Our store is launched on Etsy. Go to lawfulstupid.org. Click on store. Get all the merch. So many T-shirts, hoodies, stickers, buttons.
Oh! I know what we need now more than ever. I need a full-bodied Kristoff just standing plainly, but then there's a giant shadow of a dragon behind him.
God, that would be fucking cool.
Also, when you buy things from our store, you don't only support us, you support the artists who have created those items.
Artists such as Gid Geza, Abon Art. That's all of them.
That's it.
For now.
Hey, if I draw something, can we put it on a t-shirt?
No,
you're out.
You've drawn the Findle Wants You poster, which is
No, I want
free if you're a $5 patron.
Yeah, I want to do something good.
Yeah, any if you are out there and you want to do fan art for Lawful Stupid, if we like it enough, we will approach you to be like, hey, can we put this on a T-shirt? Pop in a boat wheelie, 20 shine teen, and we'll put it on a T-shirt, and you'll get proceeds from that. You'll get every single time someone purchases it, you'll get a cut of that percentage if you're amiable. So that's a thing you should do.
It's admittedly it's also a trick because we want your fan art. And if your fan art's good, we'll put it in the
Yeah,
shirt.
I didn't want to fucking. Don't tell him.
No, it's for the people, Shane. It's really your fan art is for the people, everyone. Not us
it's for all the
specifically feeding our own needs.
to sustain me. We've got news in the form of our patron dollars have reached a secondary goal. So we have reached the $200 mark, which means that coming up soon, sooner than maybe anyone is ready for, is the musical episode. We still owe you the Name of the Wind episode. We have not forgotten. We've had a lot of guest episodes recently that have kind of conflicted with our scheduling, our recording schedule. But we've still got Name of the Wind coming down the pipe. We've still got the musical episode coming to the pipe. We're all going to sing. It's going to be beautiful. And then if we reach our next goal, which is a $500 mark, pretty big jump there. If we reach $500 a month, we will bring back in a monthly format Uncle Shainsaw's Tabletop Workshop, where we play games that aren't D&D, sci-fi games, fantasy games, nightmarish fucking horror games.
Final Girl.
Like Final Girl, like
that was so
Ten Candles, Monster of the Week.
Traveler, all of the games that we have played before, and some games that we haven't played before, like Blades in the Dark, which is like a thief game. All kinds of new games that we'll be playing.
Us and Stealthy, that should be interesting.
The Dragon Age RPG I want to do. There's all kinds of amazing games out there that aren't D&D that we love to play, but we don't really have the opportunity to bring it to you in a podcast format because we need more dollars, frankly. And if we get to 500 of them, you will get that every month. Uncle Shainsaw's Tabletop Workshop, where your host will be me, and I will do the DMing, and Dwayne gets to play games, which he needs. Otherwise, he'll die. He'll die from fantasy blue balls.
Yeah, I will DM one of those games.
Alex will DM one of those games, and it'll be Alex will DM
a game where I'm making up the rules as we go.
I was gonna say,
how's that different from you playing?
I would like
I'm
Alex
in
to
charge.
DM Camelot Trigger, which is a fake horror adaptation where it's all mechs, but they're Knights of the Round Table in space between Earth and Mars. I would love to see Alex DM that.
Oh my god.
And I can get you some PDFs to support that. But
I already have the PDFs.
when you support Uncle Shane's Tabletop Workshop, you support indie game developers who are creating games that you may never have heard of, that need that draw, that need people to play them, that need you to hear about them so you can run them at your own table. And the cumulative goal of Uncle Shainsaw's Tabletop Workshop is to steal all the best parts of every game that's ever exists. It's for me to create my own tabletop RPG, never before seen, with all the best parts of all the games that I will provide to our patrons via PDF as soon as we play all the games, and I steal them and I write it and you get it.
So speaking of playing at your table, two things you can do. One, if you hit our lawfully crazy patron level, you can actually play in the patron campaign, which is actually set 400 years in the future, or in the past, excuse me.
So I say, is it?
It's apocalyptic. In the past, from where the boys are, so you actually get to experience pieces of the Arcane Wars. The thing that happened in the last podcast episode actually tied directly into the most recent session, where the city was under attack. The boys kind of like popped in right as our patrons had just left the city, kind of like crossing the lines a little bit. If that's not your bag, or frankly you just don't want to support us and or don't have the extra dollars, don't you worry. If you're in our Discord, the boys and I are running adventure leagues. We do at least once a week. That way, if you don't have people to play with, or you just want to play more D&D, especially if you're new, we're really trying to focus on if you've never played before, or if you're like, hey, I really like the idea of getting into this, but it's a little shaky on the actual execution, or I can't find enough people. Hey, come join our Discord. We'd love to have you. We'd love to teach you. We'd love to help you play the game. And don't worry,
to mold
a lot of new
you.
people.
I'd like to grow you. I'd like you to become.
No, he's being weird. But all the same, if you come in and you've never played before, just communicate that with us, and we'll help you play. We'll help you build characters, because we want more people to play D&D and tabletops, and so we're trying to be inclusive and welcoming. I don't know if it's coming across that way, because the secret.
It usually doesn't when you say the words.
Well, I was gonna say the secret message is we just really want more people to play D&D with.
With me specifically.
Also,
with Shane.
in Discord, you get words of encouragement all the time.
from your very own dungeon mother, Alexander Goring, who will tell you that you're the best and you deserve all things. And sometimes when you reach for the star or you reach for the moon, you end up with a handful of stars, and that's just as good.
Oh, that's true. And as well, that musical episode, apparently all the boys have just started recording like random musical bits and throwing them in Discord now.
God save us.
God save us. But if you want to hear those terrible and weird MP3s and sound files, join our Discord. You can get them way ahead of time.
And if you've listened this long, God bless you.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Send Lord bless you, okay?
Send Lord bless you, okay? Hey, when curse you.
Well, maybe not. Just agree. Just do what you say. Do
Ryle,
what you say.
fuck you.
Well, yeah, that one I'm on board with.
If you've listened this long, DM me in Discord and I'll send you a dad joke.
If you've listened this long, DM me in Discord. I'll be like, what the fuck do you want from me?
I'm
a busy, important
stuff. But anyways, playing you out. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Shane, this is where we do our own thing, and they've already stopped Bob at this point.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
we give this
fantastic.
to Ginge.
Yeah,
What do you want
yeah.
to give to Ginge this time?
Hey, Ginge, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free. I'm a dragon.
You are literally a dragon.
Yeah, you are great.
It makes me happy.